Hello friends, today I will tell you the summary of the book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, which is the second and last video of our series, and what we need to learn from the book. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. So let's start. Chapter 6, Study to Learn, Don't Work for Money. The poor father was smart, well-educated and worked for money because job security meant everything to him. Rich Dad became a millionaire by studying to learn. I advise young people to look for a job because they will learn more than they will earn. Before choosing a particular profession and getting trapped in the rat race, see what skills you want to gain. In fact, that's exactly what Kiyosaki did. After graduating from college, he joined the Marine Corps, learning basic business skills in managing people and leadership. Kiyosaki joined Xerox after serving his country, overcoming his fear of rejection to become one of the top 5 salespeople in the company, then left the corporate world to start his own business. Overcoming barriers. Here are the 5 biggest obstacles people face in becoming financially independent. Fear, skepticism, laziness, habits, arrogance. These obstacles, and their inability to overcome them, are why people with financial literacy still cannot develop abundant cash flow generating assets. 1. Fear. Losing money is a fact of investing in life, and so is the fear that comes with it. Kiyosaki states that he has never met a rich person who has not lost money, but he has met many poor people who have not lost a penny because they have never invested. People who can't see the big picture and think big are the ones who are almost never successful in investing or in life. 2. Skepticism. Everyone has doubts that affect their self-confidence and ask, what if? It is easy to fall into its trap, especially when friends and family constantly remind you of your potential shortcomings. Things like the economy crashing, interest rates rising, and tenants not paying their rent are common what if fears all real estate investors have. While these are important considerations, it is important not to let the skepticism of others take control of you. Otherwise, you may stand still as opportunities pass you by. 3. Laziness. In today's interconnected world, it's easy to confuse being busy with achieving the truly important things. In fact, according to Rich Dad Poor Dad, busy people are often the laziest. Busy people come to the office early and leave late. They bring it home to finish the job in the evenings and on the weekends. And then they realize that before they even realize it, the people and values that matter most to them have disappeared. 4. Habits. Habits control behavior. For example, most people pay their bills before spending money on themselves. As a result, there is often little left to invest at the end of the month. Paying yourself first makes you stronger financially, mentally, and financially, even if you don't have enough money to pay other people. In a way, this is reverse psychology. When you develop the habit of paying yourself first, you are motivated by the fear of not being able to pay your creditors. In turn, you start looking for other forms of income, such as investment property. 5. Arrogance. Investors know what makes them money, but the things they don't know and don't know they don't know cause them to lose money. When people are arrogant, they believe that what they don't know doesn't matter. It's important to train yourself to listen to what others have to say, especially when it comes to money and investments. If you find that you are ignorant about a subject, educate yourself or find an expert in the field. Getting started. The gist of this episode is, there's gold everywhere. Most people aren't trained to see it. Some of this lack of vision and clarity comes from the world we live in. From a very young age we are trained to work hard for someone else, spend money we earn, and borrow more if we run out of money. Unfortunately, people who choose to be one of the many never take the time to develop their financial genius. Investing in real estate is a perfect example. While the average person spends a week in the field and finds nothing, the self-taught investor can find 4 or 5 sensible deals in a single day. Here are 10 steps you must follow to develop your financial genius and discover the gold that is already there and waiting to be found. 1. Have a deep emotional reason or purpose for doing what you are doing. 2. Understand the power of choice and choose what you do on a daily basis, including choosing the right habits and educating yourself. 3. Choose your friends carefully, taking advantage of the power of the association, being careful not to listen to poor or frightened people. 4. Master the power of fast learning and develop a formula to earn money. 5. Pay yourself first by mastering the power of self-discipline to manage your cash flow, people, and personal time. 6. Choose great people for your team and pay them generously for their advice, because the more money they make, the more money you make. 7. How fast can I get my money back? Ask. 8. Use the money generated by the assets you own to buy luxury with a focus on self-discipline to channel money into creating more. 9. Have a role model to follow and harness the power of their genius. 10. Understand that if you want something, you must first give something. Want more? In this section, Kiyosaki brings together key lessons from the book, presenting a list of actions you can start taking today. Stop doing what you're doing, take a break, and evaluate what works and what doesn't. Search for new ideas by finding resources on different and unique topics. Find a mentor wherever you go, take them to lunch and explore their minds. Always learn by taking classes, attending seminars and reading. Make lots of offers because eventually someone will say yes. Spend 10 minutes each month for the next 12 months walking, jogging or driving in a specific area and looking for bargain changes. Make real estate deals when the market improves, because profits are made when buying, not selling. Learn how, when, and where to buy by investing in your education. Think bigger to get richer, because small thinkers can't make big breakthroughs. Most people are only after what they can afford, so get a bigger cake and smash it into pieces by first finding a buyer, then a seller. Negotiate bulk discounts by thinking big, getting people together, and buying in bulk. Read and learn from history, because history always repeats itself. Action always beats inaction. Important excerpts from the book. In the real world, the brave move forward, not the smart ones. One of the reasons the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and the middle class struggling in debt is because they learn the lesson of money at home, not at school. Most of us learn about money from our parents. But what can poor parents tell their child about money? Stay at school, study hard. They say, that's it. The child graduates from school with high grades, but the finance program and way of thinking inscribed in his brain is rooted in poverty. It was learned when he was still a small child. Do whatever you feel like, someone will criticize you anyway. They'll curse you whether you do it or not. If you work for money, the power is in the employer. But if the money works for you, you keep the power in your hands and in control. Winning is not being afraid of losing. Advising children to be good employees is like advising them to pay more than they have to pay in lifetime tax with little or no expectation of bonuses. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments. Take care.